It is a loss no parent ever wants to experience, the death of a child. A family in Minnesota is confronting that nightmare head-on and fighting back.
Their 16-year-old son Tyler died last year while on a student ambassador trip to Japan, and they say a Spokane company is to blame. KXY4's Melissa Luck is here with their story.
Well, Tyler Hill was a commanding presence, 6'2", 250-pound 16-year-old, and a standout on his high school rugby team. Last summer, he got to live out a dream, traveling to Japan with Spokane-based People to People International. But what happened to Tyler in Japan is now the subject of a wrongful death lawsuit, and for Tyler's parents, incomprehensible grief.
Tyler was a role model for a lot of kids.
You didn't need to know Tyler Hill to get a sense of the incredible impact he had on others. And for his parents to describe him now in past tense is heartbreaking.
When you lose a child, you never have things the way they were. My entire life will forever be changed by this. I feel so robbed.
This vibrant young man was not without his challenges. A type 1 diabetic with a history of migraines, he never let illness slow him down. And last year, this history buff got the offer of a lifetime.
He had received a nomination honoring him to be a representative of Eisenhower's legacy and a people-to-people program to Japan.
The letter came from the People-to-People Ambassador Program. Based in Spokane, the company travels 50,000 students a year to destinations all over the world. Tyler's parents worried about sending their diabetic son overseas, but knew how important it was to Tyler.
He was the most excited I've ever seen him. The morning we took him to the airport for this trip, he woke us up at 2:30 in the morning. I don't think he had slept all night.
Tyler's doctors cleared him for the trip. His parents gave people-to-people leaders a protocol and strict instructions to call them if Ty got sick. They put him on a plane and said goodbye. Overseas in Japan, though, Tyler's parents say his health deteriorated.
Ty was actually ill on 4 different occasions. He was given shellfish and he vomited. We were never phoned. He had a low blood sugar after a long walk. They never phoned us.
And after a hike up Mount Fuji, Ty's health took a dangerous turn.
He came off of Mount Fuji and informed his leaders that he had altitude sickness and that he needed to go to the hospital.
Ty's parents say he was left alone in his room for the next 10 hours. He was vomiting blood, his blood sugar dangerously low. They say no one from People to People came to check on him until it was too late.
And our son died in ER. Upon arrival, his heart had stopped for more than an hour. And only then did we get a phone call. But by then it was, I'm so sorry, it was too late.
Late last month, Tyler's parents filed a lawsuit claiming People to People's negligence killed their son.
People to People is deeply saddened by the loss of Tyler Hill. Our entire organization continues to grieve for the events that happened last June.
Jeff Thomas is the company's CEO. His wife Peg serves as company president. They agreed to talk with us, but because of the lawsuit, wouldn't go into specifics about Tyler's death. Do you accept any blame or responsibility for what happened to Tyler as an organization?
Absolutely not. Again, our hearts go out to this family, and being parents, our hearts go out to that entire family and that entire community. And our entire organization is continuing to grieve for that family. But our review of that incident does not match the allegations in the lawsuit put forth by the Hill family.
People to People cites their impeccable safety record, the fact that even though they've traveled 300,000 kids over the years, they've only had one other death, an accident in which a student was killed when trying to board a moving train. The company also says they take thousands of kids with medical challenges like Tyler's each year and are proud to do so.
As People to People, we don't believe in borders, whether it's a country or it's a medical challenge. We believe that they should have that opportunity.
It's that opportunity Tyler lived for. Now, his parents say they'll keep up the fight to hold People to People responsible, saying the $6,000 trip Tyler went on did not have to cost him his life.
It would have taken one visit to a doctor and he would have been rehydrated and had insulin and gone on with his life. But they refused him health care when he asked for it.
And Tyler's parents allege a lot of other misdeeds on the part of People to People that they say led to their son's death. People to People would not answer any of our questions related to specifics of this case, again, citing that lawsuit. And this just was filed basically about 2 weeks ago. So there's a lot that remains to be seen what's going to happen with this.
Tyler's parents must feel so helpless.
They do, and there's a part of them that, you know, they put their son on that plane. They approved him to go on this trip. They have been very proactive, though, in addition to just this lawsuit. They started a website that we're going to link to our website that just talks about his legacy and what they want people to remember about him. They're also starting a scholarship fund at his high school already that they will hand out this year to young students that were like Tyler, and they are also lobbying the state legislature in Minnesota because they want some of the safety practices for international student travel changed in Tyler's name.
That's an incredible story. Thank you.